Hello everyone, welcome back to Burning Rome Rants. It's been a while, I agree, but something came up, and it's kind of a follow-up to a previous video I did called Marussia, with the recent Project Veritas tapes that came out. Recently, with the Project Veritas tapes, we have found out via the one of the main directors at CNN has stated that the CEO of CNN wants to focus on this story, despite him openly saying that he personally thinks there's nothing to it as of yet. There still could be, let's be honest, but he thinks that there isn't one yet. Also, during that same time frame, Van Jones was caught on tape stating as such, that it's a nothing burger, which means it's nothing to it. I find it very interesting and kind of sad that the state of legacy media, CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, to hit all the points, has reached an inherent point that they'd rather lie to you for ratings than actually discuss actual happenings in the world. There's some horrible stuff happening in the world, and they want to ignore those. Instead, they want to stick with the narrative of either Trump being literally Hitler or Trump being some demigod. Now, Trump has his own flaws, which I might make a video on that, my personal complaints about the current administration. But it's annoying that it feels like that these media tycoons just don't care about journalistic integrity, which is something that when I was in Gamergate that we fought for in the gaming media, and we obviously should take that further into actual mainstream news organizations that outwardly lie to you. Nowadays, they will run with a story and keep people obsessed. As mentioned in the very video, the Project Veritas videos, it's clear that it's a ratings boost. The Russian story gets people watching for whatever reason. That seems to be why they're doing it. Even like the Paris Accord, which we backed out of, which I could make a video on why that's hogwash and we should leave that. They only covered it for 24 hours, according to the first video in the Project Veritas tapes. And then CEO stated, okay, back to Russia, because it's a ratings killer. That journalistic integrity is something that you learn in colleges, but this is a business, and they want to treat it as such. I think, honestly, that that's one of the most heinous things, and literally describes why media is losing its, cohesion. It is no longer as trusted as it once was, especially by the younger generation, with the incident with the hit piece of PewDiePie in the Wall Street Journal, where he openly now the young audience that follows him viewed the Wall Street Journal horribly negatively because of the hit pieces they have decided to write against people like PewDiePie and Sargon and even Andy Worski to a certain degree. It's ridiculous that right now we are living in a world where media seems, instead of journalistic integrity and actual honest reporting, that people who report on Watergate and people who who did these amazing stories on corrupt politicians now only care about ratings and not the actual journalistic integrity that was once there. Because now it's become this huge business of the 24-hour news cycle where people legit will just lie to you. They will lie to you to get those ratings boost. Like, when was the last time, honestly, other than the Michael Flynn stuff, that CNN actually kind of had something involving the Russian story? It hasn't happened, because even Comey openly admits that he is not under investigation, at least when he was in charge of the FBI, for the Russian influenced election. That was completely unrelated. And it also annoys me, personally, that we are autistically screeching about Russia, when in full reality, we also influenced, in the previous administration, influenced the Israeli election to also no avail. So, honestly, it is pathetic, and I think it's sad, and I think the media needs to be called out much more than it is. We call it a lot in this community of ours. I guess I'm part of the community echoes. But it's pathetic. It's more ways than one, and I understand why people do not trust them anymore, and it's one of the saddest things that I've ever dealt with. I'll see you guys next time on Burning Rome Rants.